Steelers fans have been left stunned by recent revelations surrounding the team's plans for the upcoming offseason. As Pittsburgh works to revamp its roster, General Manager Omar Khan shared some intriguing insights during his media availability at the NFL Combine this past Tuesday. Khan revealed that the team's decision on which quarterback to pursue will play a crucial role in determining the type of wide receiver the Steelers target this offseason. Khan emphasized that the quarterback position is at the forefront of their planning, with the choice likely narrowing down to either Justin Fields or Russell Wilson. The decision will heavily influence the direction the team takes with its receiving core. "We want to have this quarterback situation settled before the start of the new league year," Khan explained. "Obviously, the quarterback choice impacts a lot, including the type of receiver we pursue and the way we structure the rest of the team. Every move builds on the one before it, and it all plays a significant role." Looking ahead to 2025, the Steelers' wide receiver room is set to feature George Pickens, a player who has shown tremendous promise, alongside Kelvin Austin III and Roman Wilson. However, unless a trade shakes things up, the team is expected to add another key player to the group. The need for a physical, dynamic wideout who can line up opposite Pickens and stretch the field is becoming ever more apparent. The question remains, though, how the Steelers approach this search will depend significantly on who is under center in 2025. While Justin Fields showed growth during his time with the Chicago Bears in 2024, there are still clear areas where the young quarterback is looking to improve. His mobility is one of his greatest assets, providing a margin for error that many traditional pocket passers don't have. However, his struggles with consistency, particularly on deep passes, remain a concern. Fields completed just 6 of 19 deep ball attempts that traveled 20-plus yards in 2024, resulting in a completion percentage that ranked below average. This inconsistency in the deep game could make the Steelers rethink the type of wide receiver they pursue. Where Fields did shine, however, was in the short game. He demonstrated a high level of efficiency on shorter throws, completing 72 of his 87 attempts in the 0 to 9-yard range for an impressive 82.8% completion rate. This ranked him among the top quarterbacks in that category, further illustrating that Fields excels in quick, short yardage situations. If Pittsburgh decides to move forward with Fields, they may lean towards signing a receiver who excels in this area, someone who can consistently work the middle of the field and make plays within the shorter range. In this scenario, DeAndre Hopkins, an impending free agent, could be the perfect fit. Although Hopkins is no longer in his prime and posted relatively modest numbers in 2024, 56 receptions for 610 yards and 5 touchdowns, his skill set still offers tremendous value. Hopkins remains one of the best at making plays in the short and intermediate areas of the field. In fact, of his 40 targets last season, 33 came within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage. He finished with 234 yards and 3 touchdowns in these short yardage situations. Even though his deep speed capabilities may have diminished, Hopkins could still provide Fields with a reliable, high-level target who thrives in the areas where Fields excels. On the flip side, if the Steelers opt for Russell Wilson as their quarterback, the dynamics change. Wilson has long been known for his ability to stretch the field with his deep passing accuracy, something Fields has struggled with. In 2024, Wilson posted the best completion percentage, 54%, of any quarterback with 25 or more deep ball attempts, showing that his deep throw is one of his strongest attributes. His ability to push the ball downfield would open up new dimensions for the Steelers' offense that simply weren't available with Fields at the helm. Given Wilson's deep ball proficiency, Pittsburgh might prioritize adding a receiver who can capitalize on that strength. If the Steelers do go in this direction, the addition of Courtland Sutton from the Denver Broncos could make a lot of sense. Standing at 6 feet 4 inches, Sutton is a physical, dominant receiver who excels at winning 50-50 balls and making plays downfield. In 2024, he caught 14 of his 26 deep targets, totaling 379 yards and 4 touchdowns. His ability to stretch the field with his size and athleticism would complement Wilson's deep ball strengths perfectly. Sutton could form a formidable pairing with George Pickens, providing the Steelers with two tall, athletic wideouts who could dominate in the air. The prospect of adding both Hopkins and Sutton is exciting, but these two names are just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to Pittsburgh's potential wide receiver acquisitions. The free agent market will be full of intriguing options, including several deep threats and reliable short-yardage targets. However, Khan made it clear that the Steelers won't make any significant moves at the receiver position until they first secure their quarterback for the future. The team's direction, whether they prioritize speed and deep threat ability or opt for a more reliable possession receiver, will depend heavily on who is taking the snaps. The coming weeks are critical for the Steelers as they seek to solidify their offensive identity. The team's decision at quarterback will undoubtedly shape their strategy moving forward, influencing how they build out the rest of the offense. Whether they choose Fields or Wilson, the quarterback choice will set the tone for Pittsburgh's next big moves in free agency and the draft. The Steelers' next steps will likely determine not only the fate of their wide receiver core, but also the